Thank you very much for sticking around for the second video. I apologize for these being longer than 10 minutes. I chose to draw 3 different representations because I do want your students to be able to show it the best way that they know how. I do find that drawing circles tends to be a challenge, especially if it's asking for an odd number like fifths. Being able to draw the lines for circles is a super duper challenge. So I'd like to make sure that they know different ways to show it. A lot of them really enjoy the bar strategy. What I'm about to show you is the number line strategy, and hopefully we still end up with the exact same answer as all the others. Only this time, I won't really need so many colors. So for starters, if I'm still doing 5 times 3/4, what I want to think about is how many holes I might need. Well, if 5 times 3/4 gives me 15/4, and I know 4 times 3 is 12, I might need 3 or 4 holes. I'm going to go with 4 holes. I'm going to start at 0, and I'm going to make my number line to 4 holes. Why not? And that means I really need to partition and identify all the holes in between, all my holes. Once again, each of these represents the pizza that each class ate, the total pizzas. So once again, I've done step 1 all the way at the top. Here, I identify the hole. Now I need to find my denominator, which is still fourths right here. So I will partition each hole into 4 pieces to show fourths. So this hole right here has been partitioned into 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Your students should know at this point that 3 cuts make 4 slices in a hole. Now here we come to the next step. I want to be able to do 5 times 3/4 on a number line. And if 5 represents my groups, then I need to make 5 jumps. If 3/4 represents each, then each jump needs to be 3 of the fourths. So let's start. 1, 2, 3/4. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. That is a jump. That is 1 jump of 3/4. Okay, let me do another one. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. That is a second jump of 3/4. I'm going to keep going. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. There's 3 jumps of 3/4. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. There's 4 jumps of 3/4. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. There are 5 jumps of 3/4, or in other words, 5 times 3/4. 5 jumps, 3/4 each. Let's check and see if we're right. Is this 15/4? Let's count. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, 8/4, 9/4, 10/4, 11/4, 12/4, 13/4, 14/4, 15/4. Great. Lastly, we need to convert it over to wholes and fractions. Let's count how many holes we got to. I'm going to hopefully switch colors. 1 hole, 2 holes is this line, 3 holes is this line. Did it make it all the way to the 4th hole? No, it did not. So 3 holes have been completed, and then it's 1, 2, 3/4 past the hole, which, as we see, is our answer here and our answer here. We've done it. Right now, it looks like a lot, I know, but usually I have your students select which strategy they're going to try, and they only need to do it once. I wanted to show you all 3 strategies so that you could help them draw it, and your brain might not work the same as your students. And it is important for them to be able to see it many different ways. You have no idea what they might see on a test coming forward. It would be really great if they could be able to represent it in all ways. And on their homework, obviously, if it's as simple as just multiplying, I believe that every student in this class can do this math right there. It's really these pictures and being able to represent it and understand what they're seeing and where these numbers are coming from. Like this is groups, and this is each. Those are the big overlying factors for being good at drawing it. I've said this before, the Math 4-5 kids are very, very intelligent and they understand calculating. It's all the written and representing it in pictures that really becomes tedious for them because they are very quick to know. Definitely use these strategies at home and practice, practice, practice. And I believe that's all I really wanted to talk to you about. Let me know if you have any questions. My email is online, and good luck.